What is up, gamers? FCast and Chill here. Today I'm going to talk about a guide and how to kill the Phantom Muspah, who is the boss at the end of the Secrets of the North quest. Now, before we get started, I do want to say this is a day one guide, and so my strategy probably isn't the best, and I'm sure we'll find new strategies later on, and I'll release another guide then. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the fight. So for the fight, you're going to want a ranging potion, a couple prayer pots, a stamina potion, and then a range setup. I'm using Bofa and crystal armor. One thing I do want to mention is there's a phase in the fight where you have to damage Muspah's prayer and regular attacks won't work. So I'm bringing a rune crossbow and enchanted sapphire bolts because those can hit prayer. And then you want an inventory full of food. So that's about it, and let's get into the fight. So Muspah has two different phases, and one of them will attack with ranged and magic, and the other attacks with melee. This one that we just started with is the melee phase, so I'm going to put Protect from Melee on, drink my stamina potion, and just kite around the room. So here, his defense is pretty high, but you really just want to kite and not get hit as much as possible. He does a ton of damage if you just stand and tank it, so you really don't want to do that. You can see here with the Bofa, I'm just trying to move for 3 ticks and then attack and then go back to moving. I'm not doing it perfectly, but yeah, essentially this phase you just kite around. So let's just kind of hang out here and wait for that to happen. My Bofa is kind of whiffing a little bit, but that's okay. So let's see, still going. Man, this really isn't going well. Maybe you're supposed to use magic or something on this phase, but we'll worry about that later for a guide after there's some more experience. Okay, so that phase ended. So immediately change to Protect from range. And then whenever he does an animation where he starts swirling around, you need to change to Protect from magic. So I'll show you that in just a second. So yeah, keep Protect from range up. And then let's see. Oh, well, he didn't even get to do his magic attack because I did damage to him so quickly. So again, now I'm just protecting from melee again on his melee phase. Also, you can see he summoned some things on the ground that are moving after me. So if you stand still, those will deal a good amount of damage to you. So make sure you're not in the way of those. And again, I'm just drinking another stamina potion, kiting him around the room, trying to avoid those. Also, you can see there's some spikes in the floor that have come up. If you run into those, you'll also take damage, but they're actually going to be useful for later on blocking one of his really big attacks. So again, I'm just going to run around and keep kiting him with the Bofa. And there's another hit. All right, so now I've changed to Protect from range and start attacking. And then, like I said before, when he starts doing a swirling animation, I need to change to, right there, that animation, change to Protect from magic. After he shoots, change back to Protect from range. And he's back to the melee phase. So let's put Protect from melee on. Okay, and then this phase, he disappears and these things come out on the floor. You can actually just click on him and then your character will keep attacking him automatically. You do want to avoid the things moving towards you, so when they come near you, just move. But that's about it for that phase, pretty simple. Then he's back to melee, so I just need to run around and kite him again. Yeah, I really do think maybe there's another way to, maybe he has a lower magic defense in this phase. You could try out maging him and kiting him around too, but I just wanted to do Bofa only for simplicity. Also, I'm kind of trapped back here with the spikes, so I probably shouldn't have run back here. Yeah. Oh well, I'm just gonna keep kiting him. All right, back to this phase, pray ranged. Also, you can see at the start of that phase, I had to move out of the way because there was something coming up out of the ground. So again, I just have my range prayer up right when I see the swirling animation. Well, I did it too fast again. Okay. Well, just pray Protect from melee. And so now when his health gets low, I think it's below 150 or so, maybe a bit lower, he'll do an attack that will deal about 60 damage to you if you aren't behind the spikes. So the way this attack works is he'll teleport to the center of the room and then launch out a shockwave that'll deal a ton of damage. Like I said, about 60. So I'm kind of hanging out down here so that when he teleports to the center of the room after I hit him another time or two, I'll be able to get behind these spikes. However, my Bofa is really whiffing on him right now, so it's taking a while. Okay. So He's at 143 health. I think a couple more good hits, 1 or 2 more good hits. Maybe it's below 100 health when he does it. Let's see. Right. And there's another good hit. Okay, yeah, so he teleports, so I have to get behind the spikes or he'll kill me. And here's where I put on my ruby, or not my ruby, my sapphire bolts and my rune crossbow. So this part of the fight, you can only damage him with things that damage prayer. Also note, I'm praying protect from range right now, and when I see the swirling animation, I'm going to change to protect from melee. So let's see that in a second. I'm just eating up. And let's see. He's not really doing his mage attack. Okay, I got a proc on my sapphire bolts. That did a ton of damage. There's another proc. And okay, and now I have to move because there's things on the floor. And here I just bofa him down again. Again, praying protect from range. Oh, there's the swirl, so gotta change to protect from magic and then back to range. Keep protect from range up. Move out of the way of the floor. And let's see. And he's dead. That was it. So that's really the mechanics of the fight, and 89 dragon bolts. That's pretty nice, and 3 magic seeds. Wow, that's awesome. So that's the basic of the fight. I'll put out a better guide when I have more experience, and I'm actually planning on also doing a video that'll show what the loot looks like from maybe about 100 kills of this guy. So I'll be grinding him out, but that's it. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the video below. Also, if you want, I've started a new Snowflake Hardcore Iron Man series recently, so if you want to check that out, I think it's pretty interesting. But anyway, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.